Hey, good morning, guys. So I wanted to come on and do this quick video. As you guys see, I have this arm wrap on my arm. I look crazy because I actually am just waking up, but I wanted to come on and do this video. And I got things to do today. You guys, I can move my fingers and I am so freaking happy that I can. So let me tell you guys a little bit about what happened. And this is really for anyone that is possibly going to have this type of surgery. Excuse me. Is going to have this type of surgery. So basically, I had a ganglion cyst removed, and pretty much a ganglion cyst is like it's a mass that forms at like your joint and tendons, and it's common and people in like their 40s or older, like if you do like a lot of like typing, or even if you work out, you lift weights and stuff like that, because you are like overextending your joints like a lot, you can get them. So it's most common in your wrist or your hand. And I had mine for a minute. I had it drained twice. And it came back both times. And then I had tried to get it drained a third time, and the third time it ruptured in my wrist. So they weren't able to pull anything out, but it was ruptured, and it formed this big bruise on my arm, which was like, it was there for a while, and then the discoloration went away. Thank God. Cause I was like, it looked like somebody had grabbed me. But pretty much I went in for surgery on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, and I had missed a previous appointment. But I'm actually happy I missed a previous appointment because I'm on break right now. I've been off, like I had a week off work, and it just happened that, it was scheduled for the time that I was off work. It would even been cool to have it done before I got off work, so I could just like come right into the break, just kind of relaxing. But I didn't know what to expect, y'all. So I went in, had the procedure. This is the thing. I didn't do any research on having this thing removed. So I didn't know like what to expect. I didn't know like what it was that they were going to do. But they actually kept me awake, and it was very interesting. They put a drape over me, and I have another video that I'll put in here because I kind of got a couple of clips of my meta glasses, but they put a drape over me. I felt like I was like I was under like a little fort, a tarp. And it was the orthopedic surgeon and then the orthopedic technician that were both in the room for the surgery. And they put like my hand through this little thing. So I was like laying back, but my hand was like this, and I had it extended. They propped it up. And he just got busy. He like put iodine on my hand. And it's so funny because my cuticles are still like orange or whatever. But he did that. And then what happened after that? They put a tort on my arm to cut the blood circulation so that there wouldn't be blood flow or whatever. And then he just kind of did the surgery, and I could hear him snipping. And I think that that was the point where I was just like, I didn't know what I signed up for. Because, yeah. And then in the middle of him doing it, they gave me like a local anesthetic, right? I could feel the pain. I just was like, oh my God. Because I'm cool with the anesthesia going in, and it usually gives you like a little burn. That's not the bad part. But if you don't have enough in your system, like I did, they had to give me some more. And I was like, oh my God, I feel something. I'm ready to lose it. I'm ready to take my arm back at this point, but I couldn't. I had to go through with it. So the removal didn't take that long. I think my appointment was for 8 o'clock, and I was done by like 8:45. But after the fact, I like was looking online. People were saying like they get put to sleep. So I was like, dang, they didn't put me to sleep. That's crazy. But I guess I didn't really need it. So they removed it. And I had to get stitches. I have this bandage on here, which I'm supposed to keep on for the first like 5 days or whatever. And I was good after. I'm gonna tell y'all, I was good. I was on my I was good. Like mentally, I wasn't good though. I'm like one of those people who try to like push through pain. So right after the surgery, like I went to, cause I had to go get the rest of like my groceries, cause I had some orders that did not get delivered. So I had to go get the rest of my groceries or whatever. So I wasn't good. I was in pain, but I still had the medicine in my system. So because I still had the medicine in my system, I was just like, all right, like let me go get everything done that I need to get done. Y'all, when I got into the store, I was like, I can't get nothing. So I had to like ask for help or whatever, because I need to get a case of water for my son. Because he drink water like water is getting ready to run out on the planet Earth. So I had to get water for him. Which I got that, and then I had to like get a few items. I needed toilet paper, stuff like that. And thank God the night before I cooked, but my son went through that food. But so I needed help to like load things in my car, because they did tell me like I couldn't lift anything over 5 pounds. So basically, that was Tuesday. It's Friday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm on day 4. So it's like there was swelling. I was sore. Day 2 was really painful. That's when it really set in. When I was like moving, I was like, oh my God, like this hurts. So I was like taking the medicine that they gave me. They gave me pain medication and I was taking that. But the pain medication, I'm telling y'all, my body is so sensitive. My throat was hurting. So I was like, I know this medicine is making my throat hurt. So I stopped taking the medicine and I think I'm good. I'm not going to take it anymore. So they say like keep the area like elevated and limit movement. I've been doing okay with that. Like I haven't been doing much. I am moving it, and I have been sleeping with it elevated. Last night, I don't think I did such a good job of having it elevated. Like the first 2 nights, I think I did amazing. So I don't know how swollen I am, because they said I have to keep this on until I think it is Sunday for like the first 5 days. So that it doesn't, come into contact with anything. I don't want it to get infected. So boom. Then I had to get stitches. So the stitches are, I think, dissolvable stitches, so I don't have to get them removed. So they are in, it says like the swelling begins to go down. I never put ice, but I'm thinking like once I get to day 5, if it looks swollen, then I will go ahead and start putting ice. And then it says like after week 1, like movement may be encouraged, depending on the location. But I'm supposed to avoid heavy lifting and repetitive use. So like I'm not supposed to be like scrolling, doing different things. But let me tell y'all something. We don't listen. So I've been using it, but I was like concerned because at first my fingers were numb, and then they say you're supposed to do these like finger exercises or whatever. So I've been doing this. So it's supposed to take like a while for you to get full strength back. And I have an appointment on, I think it's the 14th. Now, if I had to do this all over again, I would probably reconsider, because it was painful. When it comes to surgery, I think that I don't always like fully process the part of the pain, because I think like I'm so strong that I could just get through anything. So, I don't know. The second day I was like, they need to put it back. But it was sitting on a nerve, so it was creating like a shooting pain up my arm, and it needed to be removed. And then it seemed like it just was like getting bigger. So I just was like, And it seemed like it would get like more like bigger as I used like my hand more and stuff like that. And it was just like annoying. So I was like, let me get it removed. And now once this is off, I have to probably like kind of do some care towards like whatever little scar I'm gonna have. Hopefully it's not bad. And that's pretty much it. But it says going back to work, it's like I could do like a few days to a week. So I think that I'm going to be fine to go back to work, but I do have my note just in case I need to take a day off. I'm not going to have full strength until the next 4 to 6 weeks. And if I have to do like any active stuff, like any active like lifting or whatever, meaning like I probably shouldn't be going to the gym, which I haven't. I've been fasting anyway. They said like 2 to 4 weeks. So that has been my journey with this. Yes, it does hurt because they do actually cut into your arm. I don't know why my brain didn't process that, but that is kind of a review of me getting my ganglion cyst removed. And then let me put the video in from when I was under the tarp getting it removed. Right now, I can't do a lot of like range of motion. I can just move my fingers, but yeah, that hurt. So I'm gonna take it easy, you guys, but I just wanted to give you guys an update. If you have a ganglion cyst removed, just do your research. Google, like look for videos on how they do it so you can see what they're doing. I don't know if that's helpful or not. Me, I always kind of want to know what they're doing. And I wanted to see it, but I don't know if it's anything to see because when they removed the stuff, like when they drained it the first 2 times, like it looked like a jelly substance. So I don't know if they just drained it and they just sucked the stuff out and they cut the little extender to where the fluid is filling. I don't know what they do. I looked it up. I asked ChatGPT, but I mean, I guess I'm fine. So I'm hopeful that it doesn't come back because they said it still can come back, but I'm hoping because they did everything that they said they were going to do, that I don't have this problem anymore. And now I just got to find some like cute bracelets and stuff like that. So that's it. I just want to give you guys that update. If you are having a ganglion cyst removed, I hope that this video helps, and I will be back with an update for you guys a little bit later down the road in terms of like my healing. Maybe in a couple of weeks, I'll do another video once everything is like taken off and, you know, I'm done with the bandages and stuff like that. So I can show you how healing is going. So thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to do this quick video to let you guys know where I am. And that's it. So love you guys. Mwah. Peace out.